Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned into this channel. If you do enjoy listening or watching this reading, if you could please click the like button, subscribe, or share, just leave a comment. How are you today, divine feminine, feminines, or any female who are watching this reading or listening to this reading at this present time? I hope everyone is fine. All right. This reading today, okay, is going to be an inner child healing reading, and it's for the divine feminine, or any females who are watching this reading at this present time. You don't need to be on a spiritual soul journey or life path to watch this reading. Is for anyone. Now, before I start, I just want to thank all those who have tuned, viewers who have tuned into my channel, who have watched my videos, my other readings out on YouTube. Thank you so much for your support. To all my subscribers, anyone that's clicked the like button, left comments, thank you ever so much for your support. But before I begin the reading, I just want to um, tell you a little bit about inner child reading, especially for those viewers who don't know exactly what it is or have never heard of inner child healing before. So, inner child healing means healing any form of childhood pain, rejection, loneliness, and abandonment we experience in the past during our childhood, and we can then use divine messages or guidance or wisdom to regain spiritual realignment and to facilitate, personal growth. All right, and it's very important for us to do that because whatever has happened to us um, during our childhood period, it could affect on how we behave, how we think during our adulthood. All right, now I just want to just talk about the moon phase we are currently in. All right. But before that, I just want to just tell you a little bit about the moon. The moon represents our instincts and feelings in the area of life. It is responsible to bring about rebirths, which is part of the cycle of life. Its energy can be used for clarity, manifestation, and to enhance intuition. Now, we are currently in the Waning Crescent Moon Phase, and the message here is have faith in your dreams. All right. And the moon affirmation today is I'm focused on what I want. All right. And the messages around this period is to be patient as events um, unfold. Don't look back. Stay focused on moving forwards. Just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they're not manifesting. And dig a little deeper. Find more courage. All right. The planet of the day is Jupiter. Jupiter represents expansion and prosperity in the area of life. Jupiter is a social planet, and its energy helps us deal with growth and opportunities in life. In numerology, Jupiter is associated with the number 4, which is all about stability, the foundation on which we build our life. Jupiter rules the body parts, the hips, thighs, liver, and circulatory system. Jupiter rules over the zodiac sign Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the ninth house in the astrology chart and represents quest and adventure in the area of life. It rules the body parts, the thighs and hips. And I'm just going to go on now to the moon sign element. All right, the moon sign element is water, and water represents our emotions. Okay, and I'm just going to just show you quickly. If you are interested in crystals or working with crystals, and you are interested in moonology or moon astrology, all right, I'll show you which crystals all right, that you can work with. So or you could meditate or have them around. And a lot of the times people usually use crystals, okay, during the different phases, as well as especially during the new moon and full moon moon phase. All right, so some of the crystals I've got here, I've got which is the most popular one, is Peach Moonstone. I've also got Rainbow Moonstone and Black Moonstone. All right, and because the planet of the day is Jupiter, one of the this crystal is very, very popular, all right, to do with the planet Jupiter, which is all about, as I said, prosperity and expansion, which is to do with our stability. And you can work with Red Jasper. Okay, Red Jasper is known as the supreme neutral, and it's also linked with the roots chakra, which is all or represents the our sorry stability, all right, as well as security. And for the moon sign element water, you can work with Carnelian. Is a very good crystal for the sacral chakra, which is all to do with our feelings, our emotions. All right, or you could use aquamarine, which is all about courage. All right, and it's also associated with water as well. All right, so it's a very good crystal as well you can work with, and it's also especially linked with the sacral chakra, as well as moonstone as well, because moonstone, you could use it as well to cleanse, balance, and heal the sacral chakra. So these are just additional stones which you can use if you have them or are interested in working or meditating or healing with crystals. All right, and if you have a birth natal chart, okay, you can check to see how the moon energy and the moon sign element can affect you in a positive or negative way in regards to your birth, ascendant, or cusp sign. If you're not familiar with um, the birth natal chart or never heard of it, I do have a video out on YouTube that goes more into details about what the birth natal chart is. I've also got videos out on about chakras and auras, as well as crystals for inner healing and shadow work. And also, I've got a video about the importance of shadow, inner soul, and inner child healing. Please check them out. And after the reading, please um, check out the description box for all the crystals, as well as any books or that I have mentioned, all right, in the in or during this reading, all right. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to use the Inner Child Oracle deck, and it's by Teresa Salerno. Mhm. And I'm going to select going to do a slight change here. I'm going to select 3 cards from this deck. Normally, I usually select 1, but today I'm going to select 3. All right. So, and then consult with the ancestors what messages they have for the divine feminine, and refer to the booklet to give us a better understanding what messages that came out. All right. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards and see what comes out. Tell you about the ancestors, what messages do you have for the divine feminine, or any female who are watching this one. Ooh, a lot wanted to come out. A lot wanted to come out. Okay, I'll take the first card. All right, a lot wanted to come out. So okay, so I've got let me just let me just shuffle this one because okay, just to make sure that is the one that wanted. Okay, yeah. Thank you. All right. So I've got three cards. All right. Um, that came out. The first one it says fly free. It's on a number 32. When you add the two numbers together, it's a 5, and it's all about change. Okay, please, whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates. All right, because not all the messages that come out you could relate to. All right, so it could be one or two or three, or so forth. So please just take what resonates. Okay, it could be. And the thing with tarot or oracle readings, all right, they are timeless. So it could have been something that's happened in the past, that's happening now, or in the near future. Okay, so please take what resonates. And this reading is for the divine feminine, or any females who are watching or listening to this reading. And as I said, you do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch or listen to this reading. Is for anyone. Okay, so the second card that came out is on the number 18. It says live and learn. All right, and if you add the two numbers together, it's a 9, and it's all about completion. Okay, it could mean the ending of a cycle. All right, because in life it's all about death and rebirths. Okay, it's all about ending new cycles and beginning new ones. And we are in the waning crescent uh, moon phase, which is all about introspection, self-examination, and getting rid of anything that doesn't serve our highest purpose. All right, and the third one here is on a number 27, and this is also on when you add the two numbers, it's another 9, and it's about transformation. All right, transformation. All right, so so again, if you notice how this um uh animal is. He's actually inside an egg. It's all about, as I said, about death and rebirth. You see, like he's gone in, okay? The same thing that I've just said just earlier on, going within, doing some form of self-examination, some form of introspection, okay? See what needs to be changed or let go of, okay, in order to transform and to make things or to bring more light, more love, okay, more abundance, more blessings in our life. All right. So yeah, so this is on a number 27, which in tarot, as I said, you add the two numbers, which is a 9, which is all about completion again. And the word here, it says transformation. All right. So I hope you can see these cards quite clearly. All right. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to refer to the booklet. And as I said, whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates. All right. So let me just read about, I just want to read on the first card which came out. Okay, so it says here, um, fly free. Freedom is a process of surrender, of letting go of what anchors you to lower dimensional reality. For some people, this means choosing not to partake in earthly pleasures and living a life of pure reflection or isolation from society. For others, it means casting aside limiting social, cultural, or religious mores to engage with life in an uninhibited manner. No one path to freedom is superior or right. Choose the path that is right for you. This card encourages you to accept opportunities for freedom in your life. Have you been holding yourself back from pursuing a lifestyle, hobby, or career out of fear of rejection? Have you been putting aside your dreams and desires to embody the ideals of another? Do not feel beholden to the opinions of others. Those who ostracize or reject you for what speaks to your soul are not worthy of your time or energy. Eventually, they may come to accept the you who lives in freedom, or they may not. Acceptance from those who share your ideals and interests is far more valuable. Release your desire for perfection and acceptance to the universe and embrace freedom. It is time to be wholly yourself, let go, and lean in with trust. Okay, and the affirmation for the first card, it says, I am free when I let go of all I am expected to be. All I must be is who I truly am. Again, I'm just going to just repeat the affirmation for this card. It says you can say out loud to yourself, I am free when I let go of all I am expected to be. All I must be is who I truly am. And I just want to just talk a little bit about this card because I mean here it's all about authenticity, all right, being our true self, all right, and not letting other people persuade or change our minds on regarding an individual, about a situation. Okay, at the end of the day, we should be doing what we feel is right. Okay, it's to do with the God's feeling. All right, and if there is a somewhere, all right, in your heart, okay, or in your life, and you do want to sort of, if it's to do with a situation or to do with a person, to give this person an opportunity, all right, to shine, all right, to come forth, all right, to communicate with you. There's nothing wrong doing so. It's all about love. It's all about compassion, all right. And many a times, even with myself, sometimes I might self doubt, or like things could be projected at me because to say like I'm doing what is wrong. But you know what? At the end of the day, I would rather be truthful to myself. If there's something concerning me, I am willing, all right, and that's something that you can do, to be willing to express how you feel, all right. And if you feel that whatever it is not serving your highest good, then you can then make a decision. Okay, it could be a life changing decision to sort of move away, all right, or let go of this person, place, or thing, okay, which is not serving your higher purpose. So you could then and then you can heal, okay, forgive yourself, forgive the person, forgive the situation. It could be a job, all right, and then move on, all right, because life is all about experiences, it's all about lessons, whether you're on a spiritual soul journey or not, all right. And from these experiences we grow, okay, to become better versions of ourselves, because we are living testimonies of what we experience, and then we can then share our experiences to others, all right. So the second card here is, I'm just going to just um read out quickly what this one is all about, and what I'm going to do is then just maybe just comment a bit about on whatever message that's come out. And this is for the divine feminine, any females who are watching or listening to this reading at this present moment, all right. So yeah, the message here says the path to mastery is paved with mistakes. Though initiation may be a struggle, know that you are laying foundation stones to make the journey ahead smoother. Whether you are in the process of learning a new skill, turning a hobby into a career, taking a leap of faith in a relationship, or moving up a level in the professional world, know that growing pains are part of the process. This card asks you to enjoy the process of growth and to let go of resistance. Do not be afraid to change. Take the necessary steps to let go of what no longer serves you, to embrace a vision of a new future. Enjoy paving the foundations of your new future or project, even if you don't know exactly what you're doing. There is joy to be found in the learning process if you would only let it in instead of lingering on what was. Open to what will be. Look to your future with positivity and embrace the excitement of the endless possibilities ahead of you. Life is less about the destination and more about the journey. Embrace the parts that don't look exactly as you imagine. Reminisce fondly about the past, but refuse to dwell on it. Reflect on what you've learned and endeavor to apply these lessons in your next project. Wounds and scars acquired along the path of mastery are what make your journey unique. They are reminders of your perseverance and resilience. See the perfection in your imperfections and be proud of your progress. You have come so far and have a long way to go. This is such a beautiful message, and it's basically it's somehow linked with the first message that came out, and also I should say a bit of what I said earlier, all right, about saying that life is a journey, it's all about experiences, okay? You know, it's all about trial and error. You know, life is not easy, okay? And also it's all about learning learning experiences, okay? And then whether good or bad, all right, is we can then just forgive ourselves if it wasn't a good choice we made earlier on in or in our life, and learn from it, learn from our mistakes, and then move on. Because as I said, that it's life is not just straightforward, okay? It's all as we become better versions of ourselves, okay? We all have to experience growing pains as well as we move along life's journey, all right? And the affirmation for the second card, it says, you should say, you could say it out to you could say it out to yourself, okay, or say out loud. I am patient with myself as I learn new skills. I feel energized and relaxed during the creation process. So, all right, so it could this second message could be related to could do with to do with your job, to do with some form of study. It could be to do with a relationship. It could be something. It could be also a relationship to do with yourself. So whatever it is, just take some time. As I said, that we are in the Waning Crescent Moon Phase, and it's all about introspection, self-examination, see what works for us, what doesn't, and then heal and move forward from there. Okay, and I'm just going to read quickly about this. And as I said, please, whatever messages come up, please take what resonates, okay? So, and the third one is about transformation. It says, life is a series of initiations interspersed with periods of growth and stasis. Invitations to transform come regularly. The size, quality, and importance of each invitation varies. This card comes as confirmation that an invitation is being delivered to you now. You are being asked to walk the path of the initiate, to learn and transform. Though such a process may feel scary or overwhelming at first, know that you will never be asked to change beyond your capacity. Sorry. Do not underestimate the power of small, simple adjustments and achievable goals when seeking lasting change. Transformation doesn't happen all at once, it is a series of incremental changes that lead to metamorphosis. Start with what you are being called to do and let the rest happen naturally. In time, you will see yourself renewed and take flight. Resist getting caught up in self doubt, comparison, or competition with others. We are all unique and our paths are our own to walk. Don't give up when you feel disheartened by another's progress. Faster does not mean superior. Like the chick and the egg, transformation is often most painful and chaotic before the breakthrough to something wonderful. So these are all beautiful messages, all right? And somehow they are somehow linked together, okay? It's about all going in, making those changes, and to transform to to become a better version of ourselves, to bring in more joy, light, happiness, and more blessings and abundance in our life. And the affirmation to the last card, it says, um we can say out to ourselves or out loud 3 times until we feel ready to transform. We could say, with patience and trust in the process, I transform into all that I desire to become. All right, so here it's the booklet is just asking us, it's just an exercise. All right, it's an affirmation that we could say out loud or to ourselves. We could say, um, with patience and trust in the process, I transform into all that I desire to become. All right, so these are very beautiful messages that came up. Please take what resonates. All right, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to select one card from this deck. It's called African Goddess Rising. All right, and just see what additional message, okay, our ancestor or ancestors would like to send out today. And this is for the divine feminine, or any female who are watching this reading at this present time. All right, so I'm just going to select one card from this deck and just refer to the booklet to give us a better understanding um, of the message. All right. Oops, too many came out. Too many came out. Okay, so let me just, I'm just going to shuffle again because quite a few came out here. So if you just bear with me, please. Just make sure that they're all okay. Dearly beloved ancestors. Okay. Right. So I had to shuffle the cards because too many cards came out altogether. All right. So the card that came out, okay, is by it's the from the goddess. All right. Noko Sanzana, okay, Noko Sazana, and the message here it says celestial alignment, and it's on a number 41. And when you add the two numbers together, because it's a double number, it's the number 5, and it's all about in tarot. It normally represents change. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop this on a stand and just read out to, from the booklet what this message is all about. Okay, so please bear with me. Okay, right, so it just goes into a little bit of detail to just say that the message that we've received, okay, is from the goddess of celestial alignment, okay, and I said her name is her name is Nokos Zanzana, okay, and she's actually a high priestess, all right, and the element which is associated with this card is water, and also the moon sign element today is actually water, okay, which is, as I said, linked with the sacral chakra, which is all to do with our feelings, all right, our emotions, and it's which represents water in the area of life, all right, and her guidance today, it says your natural path is to be in alignment with your own divinity. No one can take from you what they didn't give you. All right. And some of the questions that is just asking also to ask ourselves is, how do you want to feel? And it goes on to say, you think often about what you want, but goddess energy speaks to us in feelings, all right? And the um goddess declaration for this card, it says, that we can say out loud is, I am always being guided in the right direction. Okay, the goddess declaration, it wants us to say out loud, it says, I am always being guided in the right direction. Okay, so in other words, like especially with a lot of the messages that came out previous, there is no right or wrong path, all right, or okay. So as long as what we are doing, we feel happy, we feel content in whatever we do, all right, then we are on the right or straight path, all right. So anyone who is on a spiritual soul journey, especially on a spiritual journey, and you're worried, okay, it's all about like what we do, how happy we feel about the situation, okay, about the choices we make, all right. And if we feel happy, we are content, all right, about what we are doing, where we are, then we are on the straight path. We are on the right path. And as the goddess says that whatever we are blessed with by the divine, it will come through. Okay, no one can take that away from you. No one can take that away from us. All right. So that's just words of comfort. All right. That especially we need now, especially if we are facing any difficulties, we have to make any life decisions or choices, all right, to help us to move forward, all right. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to just consult with the angels, okay, archangels. And if you are interested in working with angels, archangels, um, and you can call on, especially for this healing today. It's all about inner child healing. All right, you could call on Archangel Gabriel. She is the archangel for inner child work or inner child healing, as well as for communication. And I'm going to be using this deck. Is called Angel Prayers by Carl Gray. It's a very good deck. All right, and I also have here a book written by him. It's called Angel Prayers. Sorry if you can't see um the title of this book. And at the bottom it says Harnessing the Help of Heaven to Create Miracles. And this book is also written by Carl Gray. All right. So not only is an author, but he also creates oracle decks as well. All right. And in this book, you can find out all the different archangels, their roles, or angels, what they do, the spiritual guides as well. And there is a section on Archangel Gabriel, which tells you more about her, what she does, what her role is. Okay, and there is also a prayer, or which you could say out, all right, or to the angels if you want to heal, or as we said, because we all tuning in today, and that's what we are doing now. If we want to heal our inner child, all right. So this is a very good book. Please check the description box for all the details regarding this book, as well as the crystals mentioned um, during or before the reading, all right, or after the reading. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to select two cards from this deck and see what angels, archangels, or angels that's come out, or what messages there are from our loved ones in the spiritual realm, or it could be from the divine himself. All right, so um dear spirit guides, angels, archangels, what messages do you have for the divine? All right, okay, so I'm just going to just push this a bit forward. All right, so the first card that came out, it says take time to breathe. Okay, and the prayer here, it says, thank you, angels. I breathe with ease, knowing you're here. Okay, that's the first card that came out. I will refer to the booklet to just give us a better understanding of the message that came out for us. All right, and the second card that came out, it says, trustworthy friends. And it just says here again a prayer here. It says, thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. All right, so again, I'm just going to pop this card on a stand and then refer to the um booklet. Okay, let me just, that's better. Time to breathe. Okay, so I'm just going to just refer to the booklet now and just see what okay, so the first message where it says take time to breathe, it says the angels have seen that you've been rushing around with your chores and hectic schedule, and they see the toll it's been taking on your inner peace. They're encouraging you to take some time out and breathe. It is so important for your well being that you get some rest and allow your energy to catch up with your physical being. When you have too much going on at once and you rush around, you get less done. So slow down your pace, take your time, breathe deeply, enjoy the air around you, and you will complete your task. And the extended message here, okay, as to some of us, and I can to be honest with you, I need to take this on board as well. It says, by taking time out to breathe before you start your day or at the end to digest the events of the hours gone by, you will give yourself the time and space to review the positive experiences you've had. When you rush around so much, you see less and don't get to enjoy the peace, the happiness, and the blessings. When you take time to breathe and enjoy the beautiful air, you will also begin to recognize the divine blessings and people in your life. You're here to enjoy life, not rush straight through it. So relax and breathe. As you do so, you will draw divine angels even closer to your heart. So it's all about like taking time to pause because especially during this the waning crescent moon phase. It's time to okay to step back, to go into I should say hermit mode, all right, in some form of solitude, all right, where we can have time to relax, to refresh, to rest, all right. And if obviously we need to sort of like do any form of self-examination or introspection, we can do so, okay. And this is all part of the waning crescent moon phase, all right, is to just take a step back about what we're doing, okay, take time to re-energize ourselves, okay, so we can then move forward to whatever we plan to do, all right. And I'm just going to quickly read on the second card that came up. Okay, it says, the friends you spend time with are without a doubt trustworthy when you pick this card. You are surrounded by many earth angels and souls who have your best interests at heart. The people who make you smile, laugh, and cry are the souls who will be with you throughout your journey. And you are being encouraged to enjoy spending time with the friends that you have in this lifetime because you have so much in common. And as you have fun with your friends, the angels will join in and enjoy themselves too. All right. And the expanded message here is, you may have felt a little left out recently and unsure who is being real in your life. Don't concern yourself about it. The angels are here to help you. By surrendering any friendship issues or worries you have to them, you will allow a source of love to guide you to the peace you deserve. The angels will help you see, realize, and know who really is on the same vibration as you so that you can truly enjoy your social time. If you feel that you don't know who your friends are, follow the prayer on this card, and the angels will direct you to those who will support you and allow you to support them. Friendship means balance, and it is as blessed to support as it is to be supported. So these are really beautiful messages. So the angels, okay, our archangels, the divine is just saying that we are not alone, all right, in this life. If we do feel alone, there are friends, family members who are here to support us, all right. So and if we have any doubt at all, we can always call on them. We could say out this prayer, and one archangel apart from uh Gabriel you can call when it comes to inner child healing and communication. You can call on on Archangel Raguel. All right, he's an archangel that deals with relation to do with like any relation family issues or to do with relationships between individuals. Okay, you could call on Archangel Raguel. he's you can say a prayer to him. Okay, if there's any problems or any things that need to be resolved between you and an individual or a family member or the family in general. Okay, you can actually call out for his assistance, okay, or for his guidance as well to help you maybe to communicate more effectively if you need help on that area, as well as Gabriel. Okay, so uh as what we need to just take from all these messages, that we can always call on the ancestors, our spiritual team, okay, for guidance, for assistance, whenever we need any form of help or guidance, all right, or wisdom, all right, to help us to transform, to be better versions of ourselves, to bring more blessings, more abundance in our lives, all right, and to help forgive ourselves and others, whatever's happened in the past, to help us to move forward, okay? Because by doing so, we remove any blockages or obstacles that might be hindering us from moving forward, all right? So these are very beautiful messages. Please take what resonates, all right? And last but not least, I'm going to just consult with the angels, spirits, spirit guides, the ascending masters, okay, our ancestors. What crystal, if you are interested in working with crystals, what crystal they would like us to work with today? So I'm just going to shuffle the deck and just select one, all right, from the deck, and then refer to um, the booklet to give us a better understanding of the crystal. It could be one that I've mentioned already, or I'm going to be mentioning after the reading, all right? So, dear spirits, spirit guides, angels, archangels, what crystal? All right. So, the crystal that spirit guides, the angels, archangels, the ancestors, the divine would like us to work with today. We could meditate with it. We could have it around our home. We could carry it around. We could carry it around with us. All right, is Aragonite. Okay, Aragonite, and the message here says, release your emotional baggage. It says release your emotional baggage. All right. So again, it's all to do with emotions. All right. As I said earlier, that the moon sign element is water, which is to do with our emotions, all right, and also the moon energy itself, all right, is to do with instincts and feelings, all right. So what I'm going to do, let me just see if I can just bring this a bit forward so I can just make more space for the card that's come out. All right, so I'm just trying to make a bit more space, so please bear with me. All right, so what I'm going to do, I do have this crystal on hand. All right, so I'm just going to just show you what it is, what it looks like physically. Let me just pop this on the stand, but before I do that, let me just read out what it says about this crystal. Okay, so it says here, it's time to lighten the load. Give yourself permission to acknowledge, process, and release any emotions that no longer serve you. Emotional baggage can manifest in different ways. shame, disappointment, anger, guilt, resentment. This is all part of human nature, but while these emotions may serve and protect barriers, eventually they can become heavy burdens that our spirits need to shed. Acknowledge and redirect these feelings in a healthier, more positive way. You alone have the power to pack away these emotions in order to move forward unhindered and unencumbered. And the core questions, okay, that the booklet would like us to ask ourselves is, what negative emotions keep popping up for you that you've been ignoring? How would it feel to stop carrying that weight? What's stopping you from letting go? So these are some of the questions that the booklet is asking us to ask ourselves. Okay, it could be to do with a situation, a person, place, whatever. So, okay, so it's just saying that we should ask ourselves, what negative emotions keep popping up for you that you've been ignoring? How would it feel to stop carrying that weight? And what's stopping you from letting go? Okay, and the crystal affirmation for this crystal is, I am light and free. Today, when a negative emotion surfaces, examine it. Consider where the emotion came from. Then gently let it go without judging yourself. So, again, the crystal action affirmation is, I am light and free. Today, when a negative emotion surfaces, examine it. Consider where the emotion came from, then gently let it go without judging yourself. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly just show you what this crystal looks like in physical form. All right. Okay, so I hope you can see it. It's a very pretty crystal, okay? This is what it looks like in physical form. So it's a very nice crystal. You could, as I said, carry it about or uh, have it around your home or even meditate with it. It's quite fragile, okay? So you just have to be a little bit careful how to handle it, okay? Just to handle it with care, all right? And if you are interested in crystals, okay, working with crystals or just having them around your home, I would like to just recommend this book. It's called The Crystal Bible and it's by Judy Hall. All right, and I'll also write the name of it in the description box if you are interested in crystals. It's a very good book, all right, and it goes into details about the different what they do, how you can use them to crystals to heal and so forth. All right, and last but not least, I just want to just briefly go through some of the some crystals I've got here. If you are interested in healing, working with crystals, you can use them to heal, meditate, cleanse your chakras. All right. First of all, I would recommend rose quartz because it's a stone of love, unconditional love, love for yourself and um, humanity. All right, and you can either use kunzite or dioptase to open the not only the heart chakra, but it is also linked very much with the higher heart chakra. All right. Now for inner child healing, all right, I've got a few crystals here which you can use. I've got first of all, you've got rose quartz, all right, as I've just, which one I've just mentioned. Dioptase, I've got Smithsonite. It's a very good crystal for inner child healing work or healing. I've also got peridot, all right. It's also a very good stone when working with or trying to or healing the heart chakra. I've got sorosite, okay, sorosite, rhodonite, all right, and also redoxaride. And if in the past, or because this is all to do with inner child healing, it's all about if you've suffered any form of trauma or pain during your childhood, and you feel okay that part of your soul was lost, or you feel very like you feel that part of your soul have been lost to the particular situation, all right, or trauma or pain that you've experienced as a child, and you find it hard to love or move on, okay, then I've got like three crystals you can use. And this you could also use these crystals, especially if you're doing soul retrieval work. I've got tangerine quartz, black onyx, or jet. All right. And as I said, please check the description box for all the crystals which I've mentioned before, during, and after the reading, as well as the books which I've also shown throughout the reading as well. Please check the description box. And as I said, I do have other readings and videos out regarding chakras and auras, as well as the birth natal chart. So, and once again, thanks to all my subscribers, my supporters, anyone who have tuned into my channel, who have watched my readings, who have left comments, click the like button. Thank you ever so much for your support. And as I said, whatever messages has come up, please take what resonates. Thanks for your time. And thank you for tuning in. And if you do enjoy listening or watching this reading, if you could please click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Thank you ever so much for your support, and goodbye.